Hello, West Learning Center Wolfpack. We're so happy that you'll be joining us this year. I'm Mrs. Kiesler. I'm the principal of West Learning Center.
Hi, I'm Miss Kalanda. I'm the assistant principal for Reclaim.
Hi, and I'm Mrs. Holly, and I'm the assistant principal for Crossroads, Futures, and All High School.
We'd love for you to come into the building and check it out. So come on, we're going to first put our masks on. Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on over and meet Mrs. Tarbox. Mrs. Tarbox is our greeter, and you'll see her here every morning. I hope you'll stop by and say hello.
Good morning. Hello.
So as a Reclaim student, after you enter the building, you're going to turn in any of your electronic devices here at the front table. Each person has a envelope with their name on it. You're going to put your phone in, and they're going to lock it up for the day, and you get it back at the end of the day when your bus is called. Then you're going to head over to get wanded. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good.
Thank you.
After you've been wanded, you're going to head down to your classroom. So if you follow me, I'm going to take you on the tour of Reclaim. So when you come through the double doors, right off the bat, your nurses' offices are here, and our fabulous nurses, Miss Woody and Miss McCarthy, are here. If you need anything, they're a great place to start. And if you come over here, our sensory room is here. Anytime you need a break, let your teacher know, and they'll come down, and you can use any of the equipment in here. So we're going to head down to a classroom so you can see what a normal classroom looks like here in Reclaim. So come on down the hall with me. Anytime you're in the hallway, you're going to need your face mask on. If you're out with other people, you need to make sure it's on. When you're in the classroom, you're going to be able to take it off when you're seated at your desk. So you're going to come around the corner, and the first place we're going to see is our 400 balance area. This is staffed with 2 amazing building team monitors. They're out here to help you with anything you need. So we have all the cubicles for privacy. They're all stationed with crash pads or beanbags that you can use. Please, if you come out, make sure your classroom staff knows where you are and that they've escorted you out here so everybody can be safe. All right, we're gonna head down to the classroom. Good morning. So we're going to take a look in Miss Maven's classroom. Hi, Miss Maven.
Hello.
So we're hoping you could tell us a little bit about your classroom and what you do in Reclaim.
So, my classroom is a little messy right now because we're still setting up, but right now we're working on cleaning all of the toys that students are going to be using, which are going to be put into individual bins so that younger students still have the opportunity to play with toys. And every day at the end of the day they will also be cleaned. So students will get to choose 2 toy bins every day in the morning, and then those are their toys for the day. So they'll have some playtime in the morning to kind of get us settled, and then we will come over here, which won't look like this by the end of the week. But we'll come over here, we'll do a morning meeting, we'll go over the calendar, I'll have a message written on that over there. And then we will start with centers. So we're gonna switch every other day, math and ELA, so that we are balancing our instruction. Kids are more focused in the morning usually, so we want them to be getting both math and ELA in the morning. And then we have specials, lunch and recess. And then if we didn't do math in the morning, we'll do it in the afternoon. So that's our day.
And so in Reclaim, our classrooms are 6 kids to a classroom, so each kid is at a table, so they are socially distanced. If they have to work together, so when you're at your table, you can take your mask off and have some mask-free time. If you get up to move around the room or you're gonna do partner work, you're gonna sit at the opposite ends of the table and keep your mask on so that there's still that social interaction, but we're being safe for everyone. As Miss Maven said, everybody gets recess. So we're going to take you down to see another classroom here in a second. So I'm going to show you another classroom here in Reclaim. This is one of our older classrooms, so let's take a look.
I think you were part of that.
Good morning, guys. So welcome to the class here. This is Miss Barnett. She's a classroom teacher in Reclaim. And this is Mr. Brown. He's our therapeutic support specialist. So I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about what they do and what their classroom's like.
Okay, so we're super excited to have the kids back. We're preparing, making sure we follow social distancing, keeping everyone safe. The kids right now, I'm going through books, so each of them will have a book bin. So everybody has access to books. They're each going to have toy bins, so they'll all have their own toys. We do a lot of group work, but we'll still maintain our distance. We're getting really excited and can't wait for everyone to come back. Anything you wanted to add?
I'm Mr. Brown, the therapeutic support specialist.
So good morning. Much like with Reclaim, you're going to come in and hand in your electronics if you are an alt high school, futures, or crossroads student. Then you're going to come over here. You might want to stop and sanitize with our hand sanitizer station, and then proceed left down the hallway to be wanded. So as a crossroads student, after you turn in your phone, you've sanitized, and then you come down here to be wanded.
Thank you. And sometimes that happens.
Sometimes.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Mrs. Kiesler. So as you walk down the crossroads hallway, if you need to use the restroom, you can. There's two on either side here, one person in the bathroom at a time. That's really important for safety and for health and welfare during COVID. Then you can keep coming down. You can go to your classroom, and if you ever need to, here's our 200 wing balance. So here's where you can come in and take a break and relax and rest before you head back to class. And once you come to your classroom, you can come on in and, hi Mr. Snyder, you can come on in and find your breakfast waiting for you in your classroom. Mr. Snyder, one of our Crossroads teachers.
Hi guys, how are you? So typical crossroads day in my classroom, you're gonna come in and we're gonna have kind of free time until 8:30. Arrival, breakfast until 8:30. And then our every day is gonna be typically very similar to what I have on the board for our first day. We have always gonna have a morning meeting that will take place on the rug, where we kind of build a classroom community. We kind of discuss things, troubleshoot if there was anything that happened the day before, and also problem solve on how we're gonna have a successful day moving forward. And all the desks are 6 feet apart, where when they're sitting there, when the students are sitting at their desk, they can actually take their mask off as long as they're following the appropriate social distancing guidelines. And underneath all the desks are storage bins where they could keep their personal belongings and any academic materials, because each student has their own set of materials, so they don't have to share.
So the Coat Closet has moved locations this year, and alt high school and futures are going to be the only people utilizing it. It's now behind the stage. Alt high school and future students will walk behind the stage where there'll be cubbies and they can put their belongings. So after you place your belongings or your items in the cubby, you're going to follow the markings on the floor to the stage where you'll be wanded. And this is again for futures and alt high school.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Miss Julie?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you go get your breakfast.
Thank you. And then you'll walk down here and come get your breakfast.
So after you've been wanded, you'll come down into the cafeteria where you can walk right along the edge of the wall, and you can go out through the exit-only door at the other end of the cafeteria to go into the kitchen to pick up your breakfast.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
And then you'll come into the cafeteria and find a table, and you can have a seat and enjoy your breakfast. So Alternative High School and Futures, after you've had your breakfast and you've been dismissed from the cafeteria at 8:30, you'll follow the arrows that are on the floor to go down into your hallway, and you will go down into either your Futures or Alternative High School first period class. So you'll notice as you walk down the hall that there will be arrows on the floor on both sides, and it is really important that we maintain social distancing in the hallway as best we can. So please do try to stay one side of the hallway going down the hall and the other side coming back. That way we can help to keep everyone as healthy and safe as possible. And we're not just talking about the students and the staff here, but we're really concerned about your families at home too, because we don't want anyone to be jeopardized.
We're at 10th grade Futures. Mrs. Robinson.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Do you want to tell us a little bit about the classroom and your schedule?
Well, welcome to Futures. We do a lot of hands-on work, and one of our new features this year is our new 3D printer. We can't wait to use it and utilize it, and the students are going to have a lot of hands-on projects. And we're just looking forward to a wonderful and great year.
And here we are in Alt High School. And look, it's Mr. Scotto, our
everybody.
English teacher.
Hey everybody, can I?
Yeah.
Just want to be in. First of all, for English here at the high school, it's fairly simple. Earlier parts of the day, we're going to come on in. We're going to get your stuff. We're going to get to work. Obviously, when we're seated, just like now, we'll be having our masks on. Other than that, we're going to go through. There's going to be half of us is going to be virtual, half of us is going to be here. All the work is, and then of course we have all the virtual stuff that we have on. Well, and I just go on and rant, but essentially that keeping it simple and just keep in contact with me, and we'll go from there.
So now we're at the end of the day, and I'm sure everyone will be eager to get on their bus. But it is super important that everyone stay in their classroom until their bus is called. So when you hear your bus call, that's when you will leave your classroom. Alternative High School and Futures, you will leave your classroom and go to the coat closet to pick up your belongings there, and then swing past the entrance to get your electronics. For Crossroads and McLean, all of your belongings will be in your classroom, so you'll be able to leave the classroom with your belongings and then just swing by the table up at the front of the lobby entrance where you can pick up your electronics. Again, one bus will be called at a time, so please, it is super important that you stay in your classroom until your bus is called. We want to keep everyone as safe as possible. Please join us and help us keep everyone healthy and safe. We are so glad that we'll be seeing you soon, and we can't wait to see you. Take care and have a great weekend.